Yeah, what's up? What's going on? You already know what it is. Another edition of the edition. He's with us, Coach. Ow! What's going on, son?
You kill me with that, bro, every time.
Yeah, what's good?
What's that, fake Ric Flair?
Yeah, it's all good.
I'm Combo.
Woo!
Nice to meet you guys.
Yo, Combo definitely in the building. Host Combo. We got special guests in the building.
Yeah. H2O.
H2O.
Yes, sir.
You know what I'm saying?
What's up, man? How are you?
One of the dopest moderators in the game.
You know, I had to come back, y'all. Y'all know who it is. It's Nikki Venus, you heard?
You already know. All right, let's
Nikki came back. I sent her 900 IG collabs and she still came back. She's not that annoyed by me.
All right, Nick, come on, man. Let's get right to it, man.
Started.
What's first topic?
All right, so are the draft lotteries rigged? What do we think?
Ooh.
Me personally, I think it's definitely rigged. I think that the NBA felt like they owed Dallas something for Luka leaving, and they also didn't want the GM to not get killed. Like I think, like no way Dallas wins the, you know what I mean. And then they also wanted to protect Cooper Flag. I don't think they want him in Utah. They definitely don't want him nowhere near Jordan Poole. Like that dude, you know. So he couldn't be in Washington where they have fake fans as well too. So like
They have fake fans? That's
no
crazy.
one's a fan of the Washington Wizards.
Fake fans?
Who's a fan of the Washington Wizards?
Not me.
Yeah, like not me, not you, not you.
Damn,
No
sure
one here is a fan of the Washington Wizards. So like, yeah, fake fans here.
You know,
So it's
People
rigged.
in Washington.
I mean, LeBron went home. Wemby went to the Spurs. Patrick Ewing to the Knicks. D Rose to the Bulls. I mean, you guys tell me.
bro.
Just coincidence? I don't know. What do you think,
Yeah.
Remo?
I'm giving it a buck.
Hold on. Before you say that,
yeah.
I think they need to bring it back to where we used to see the little ping pong balls, the little lotto. When
So you
you used
think
to
they're-
see
So you
it.
can actually see the
Why,
draft.
why
happen.
are we
They're
not
rigging it in
seeing the draft anymore? Why,
They can
like
still
what
rig it,
happened
though,
to that? Huh?
even if they show you. But I like that idea for show
bring
business.
back. I want to see it.
Yeah,
Listen.
I'm not mad at that.
The hell with all y'all. I don't
What
care.
the
I
hell?
don't care if it's rigged. Business is business. It is what it is, man. It is what it is.
So it's rigged.
It's
Is it rigged
business.
or no?
It
That's the
is
question,
rigged. I know.
Remo.
I said it is rigged.
Okay.
I said, hell, the hell with it. Yo, let's make it rigged. Fuck
What's
it.
your take?
Let's make it WWE.
I
Screw
mean,
it.
so does Dallas owe Nico an apology then?
Hell fucking yeah.
No.
Yes,
unless
they
he
do.
knew, unless he was in on the rig.
Hey, it doesn't matter. Yes, they do. They do. They owe him an apology,
Nah, they
son.
don't
I mean,
owe him
how would they
apology.
Why
know?
would they owe him an apology?
They don't
I
an
feel like
apology,
he's
son.
giving signs like defense wins championships, and they're about to bring in a defensive generation.
All right, hold on. So the reason why I feel like they didn't bring back Luka, and I know we're not talking about that, but they didn't bring back Luka. He was scheduled to get damn near $70 million per year. The
Of course,
dude
of
was
course.
out. He was out with a calf injury since December 3rd.
So you thought it was a good
Like,
trade?
It was a great trade. Get him
Oh
out
my
of here.
God.
It was a great trade.
The worst.
Like,
worst
I mean,
take I've ever heard.
Anthony Davis is like whatever, but
He
like
just took his team to the NBA Finals. He was all
and
NBA first
so,
team
okay,
5 years in a row.
And that goes back to so why didn't LeBron and Luka go to the NBA Finals this year?
They just
So
got
if the
together
Lakers
now.
went to the finals,
That's
would you
dumb.
feel
Need
some
differently?
kind of chemistry. They
If
had
the
no
Lakers went
center.
to the finals, how would you feel? Would you feel like it was
About
still
the
a bad
trade?
trade? Yeah.
I think. Listen, Kyrie getting hurt. Hold on, Kyrie getting hurt. That was one. Like Dallas would have did what they had to do. AD and Kyrie, and they had all those young guys and all. Dallas would have really did some damage. And maybe in 2 years they'll do some more damage as well. But like at the end of the day, the team that he wanted to come together, they got injured. Right? He doesn't play defense. I've been on shows saying Luka will never win a championship ever. Ever.
He just went to the finals.
Luka will never win an NBA championship ever. Like hot take that, right? You know what I'm saying? Luka Doncic will never win a championship ever in his whole career.
He just went to the finals, though,
It don't
He will
matter.
not
with a
win
team
it.
that wasn't that good.
He will not win it, bro.
What if
ever.
they have somebody else that's playing defense in the one?
Luka Doncic will never ever win an NBA championship.
God
with the way he
damn.
plays and his style, he's
let
all
the
his
rumors
faking
spread
and
already.
flopping
Crazy.
and
I don't know, man. He's a prolific scorer. He's awesome. The guy can score.
And the
Inside,
team and the
outside.
team let him go after 6 years. Just here.
Yeah, he's a little
Yeah,
slow.
and you saw what happened to him.
I mean,
So
we
what the
gotta. I
fans
mean,
were doing.
here's the thing we're missing. We gotta understand is new management. I'm pretty sure Mark Cuban still being the owner and management of the Dallas Mavericks would never have made that trade.
He doesn't trade anybody.
He said he wouldn't.
No, but he wasn't. Gonna
He
make,
had
he wasn't
JJ
gonna make that
Barea
trade.
playing forever, and who's the other guy? Like, he doesn't trade anybody.
No, of course, no, but that's what I'm saying. So what it is that once you get the new management to come into play, right? Okay, $70 million, and you're still not the player that we want. Yeah, of course, a trade like that is going to happen. That's a whole fact.
Yeah,
But now, unfortunately, we've seen Luka get exposed in the playoffs. Crazy.
You guys are looking at 1 year, man. They expanded the whole time horizon. They brought in a younger, better star. It was a great trade, and they gave up one first-round pick.
So he's always out of shape.
Mikal Bridges got 5 first-round picks,
that
and
was
Luka
crazy.
Doncic gets 1.
That was crazy.
Doesn't matter.
Wow.
Hey, no Knicks
He's doing
slander
his thing.
here.
He's doing his
Not
thing.
today.
He's doing
Not
his
today.
thing.
Mavs?
He's
No
doing
Knicks
his thing. It wasn't
slander.
a good trade.
The Mavs made the
It was a
play-in
good
this
trade.
year. How
They
was
got
that
the
a good
first
trade?
round overall number
Kyrie
one.
got
Combo.
chance.
Yo, Kyrie was hurt.
Doesn't matter, combo.
Kyrie tore his ACL.
Did the
bro.
Lakers got the number one
Right.
overall pick?
I don't-
No.
But if you get the younger, better star, don't you win the trade?
Who say he's better?
He's definitely better than
Let me
AD.
ask
It's
you a
not even
question.
close.
Who say he's better?
If
He's
Luka
clearly better
didn't
than
get
AD. He's not
traded
better than
and
AD.
Kyrie
AD
stayed,
got it right, Niki.
Hey,
AD got it right.
how about this? If Luka didn't get traded
So does
and
Robert
Kyrie
Horry.
didn't get hurt, would they have went to
Say that
the-
one more time.
If Luka didn't get traded and Kyrie didn't get hurt, how well would have Dallas
They just made the
done in the
finals.
playoffs?
So that team, if Luka played,
If Luka played,
but you
The way
as
he was
a
playing
you
with
as a
the
ball
Lakers?
player, you've been in locker rooms. Maybe the locker room wasn't right. Maybe nobody got.
Oh, now you're throwing extra
Maybe
sauce in the
nobody
mix.
got.
Maybe
you
this,
know,
maybe
real
that.
talk. Like honestly, because you don't just trade somebody of his caliber like
Just
that.
like that,
Exactly.
just dog.
Yeah, unless something people not like people. Yo, he's still out. Come on, he got a calf like strain. He was out the entire to February.
You know, in the finals last year, they weren't right. Kyrie had surgery right after the finals, and Luka was bleeding from his knees, and they still made the finals. This guy's 25 years old.
You're making my point that they
He's been
don't.
all NBA first team every single year he's been in the league besides rookie year, and he was rookie of the year.
You're making
And you trade
You're
him?
making a valid point, but sometimes things don't fit. People don't fit. People don't like you. Like, and literally, they just don't want to play with you.
Nico
Like,
probably didn't like him. I agree with
yeah,
that.
I think it was Nico.
Yeah, like-
Nah, it was
happened.
Nico and the new
Like
management.
you even see, like,
Yeah,
okay,
they wasn't feeling that
let's bring
shit.
it back to like, say, even when Mark Jackson, the Warriors were winning and everything, they just let him go. Man, never got an NBA contract again. As far as
that was a
coaching.
darker, deeper criminal link.
Yeah, like, hey, some things happen. Like, you know what I'm saying? So like,
That was something else. That was something outside of basketball.
and so was Luka. It was something else.
He likes a little beer and a little hookah. But he still gets 30,
Luka.
10,
Hey,
and 10.
a little beer, little hookah. His name is Luka. I mean, it makes sense. Little beer, little hookah. His name is Luka. You heard?
Yo, go get Nicki's album. It's coming out soon. yo.
Lucas.
All right, let's switch gears. What about the Pacers making the Eastern Conference Finals?
Nah,
I
ain't
love
gonna
this
hold
team.
you.
I love this team, man.
Ooh, got it, combo.
Player movement, ball movement. They play fast. They play different. Tyrese Halliburton's a star. And I think like kind of like the Steph Curry Warriors. They bring something different and they caught the whole league by surprise. And now they're here. And I think they're actually going to make the Eastern Conference. I think they're going to make the finals now.
I think the Indiana Pacers always catches a break. Like Cavs being injured, you know, that whole team was damn
Yeah,
near
that
like
was bad.
depleted.
That's
Like
what with the Knicks.
teams, like, and that's how they beat the Knicks last year because all the Knicks was injured. OG got hurt, Josh Hart got hurt, Jalen Brunson everybody was hurt. They literally was playing their bench, starting their bench.
Well, Celtics is happening right now. So
Only
that-
one person got hurt.
No, Porzingis is like, he's like dead man
Porzingis,
walking.
I don't know what he's doing. Like, and what
looks
illness
crazy.
is the illness? This fairy tale illness.
What I'm saying is they
wild,
got
bro.
2 stars down basically because Porzingis isn't Porzingis.
Okay.
No, but that
That happened. That's part of
We're
it.
talking
Stars.
about the Cavaliers. They're the number 1 seed, and everybody just everybody just depleted, bro.
I think they're just
and they
unlucky.
sat out.
I
They're
just
just
feel,
unlucky.
don't you guys feel like that's the best way to
They're
play
unlucky.
basketball? Ball movement, player movement.
100%.
The ball's not sticking, especially in the modern NBA. We don't want that jab step stuff
So who-
anymore.
who's
Nobody
this-
wants to see the ball sticking.
who's their star?
Nobody wants to see a run doing 89 jab steps into a jumper, man. Come on, bro.
Who's their star? Who's their star?
Tyrese Halliburton's a legit star.
Yeah, he's a
So
crumb.
do we think he's a star or is he
Oh,
overrated?
Nah, he's a star.
Superstar,
Nah,
Nikki.
yeah, nah, he's a star,
Superstar?
nah.
Superstar, Nikki.
Let's have the talk.
superstar?
Superstar.
He didn't
I'll
get
say it.
1
What
minute
makes
in the
him a
Olympics.
superstar?
Why didn't he play in the Olympics?
Jason Tatum didn't play in the Olympics. He's not a star?
Yeah, he's
Exactly.
A star.
Come on.
That's
What does that
questionable.
mean?
Come on,
Questionable.
son. Look, I know.
He had the Avengers.
No, that's not
Questionable.
questionable.
KD,
That
Steph,
game
and LeBron
before-
are playing no matter what.
That game before he went out was
Yo,
amazing.
Who?
Look, here's the
Tatum.
thing, man. There's an overemphasis on the bag. Because the dribble combo into the jump shot doesn't look crazy. They think he's not a superstar. But he makes everybody around him better. He's modern day Magic Johnson, Jason Kidd.
Who?
That's what he's Tyrese
Who?
Halliburton.
Tyrese.
Are you
Oh,
out of your
Tyrese.
mind?
Yeah,
Yo,
facts.
I'm sorry, people. Yo,
He's up that
WTF.
mold. He's up
Next
that
time
mold.
when you can, super drug test this
Tyrese
man over here.
Halliburton, up that
Are you
mold.
fucking crazy? Are you out
Tyrese,
of your
he's up
mind?
that mold.
Are you
He
out of
makes
your mind?
everybody around him better.
Yo, is
you
that
guys
Don-
all want to see 89 dribble combos.
No.
into a jump.
Nobody
You
wants
guys
to see
wanna
89
drills
dribbles
on the court.
We don't want
I'm
you
done
drinking
with this, bro.
89 Don
Make your
Julio's
teammates
in that
better.
cup. You out of your mind. Magic Johnson,
He's
Jason
up that
Kidd.
mold. He makes everybody better. Yeah. Yeah, he's a real point guard.
He's a true point guard. He's one of the last.
Combos on combo time today. My bad.
Let me ask you guys this.
he's
Do
one
you
of the
think there's
last.
an overemphasis on the dribble bag into a jump shot? Everybody loves players like that. and we
Tyrese
don't
does that though.
What?
He actually hit a game winner just like that.
He actually got better at it now, but it looks, even Austin Rivers is like, it looks funny.
It does look funny. It
So
doesn't
that's
look-
Austin
it doesn't
Rivers.
look natural.
So what are you talking about?
You got the same takes as him. That's
No,
what I'm
that's
trying
not
to tell
true.
you.
Nigga, you got worse takes. You can shit a worse take right now.
What's the worst take?
Yeah, he's definitely like Magic Johnson
Bro,
and
it's like
Jason
listen,
Kidd.
it's like me saying Cade Cunningham is of the Luka, Doncic, LeBron mold. It doesn't necessarily mean they're as good as them. He plays like them in the sense that he makes everybody
He
around him
does
better.
not.
He's a star that uplifts his teammates.
not.
It doesn't mean he's exactly Magic or Jason
He does
Kidd.
not.
So do you think Cade Cunningham will like be a NBA superstar?
He is.
Yeah,
He is
No,
already.
no. He's a like an all-star, no superstar, like one of the faces of the league. Do you
Put
think
him
that,
on the Knicks, they win a championship
Listen,
this
I
year.
think consistency makes a superstar.
What?
Superstar.
Put Cade Cunningham on the Knicks.
for who?
They win they'll be better defensively
For who?
for Brunson.
Get the fuck
No
out
way,
of
that's
here.
not
Get the
happening.
shit-
We're not trading Brunson.
combo-
Shut the hell up.
Combo-
For Brunson. This is what I'm saying.
Brunson is the
That's what I'm
MVP
saying.
in the
Don't
East.
see him.
Like,
He's
listen,
the
combo-
He's the
drug
MVP in the
testing,
East.
Listen,
fucking
That guy is
site.
different.
Right
But
at
Niki,
the door.
Niki,
At
listen,
265.
listen,
We're not
Look
trading
at that.
Brunson.
Hold on.
Put the drug testing site
Cannot
right
trade
there.
Brunson.
The minute he
No,
comes
they're
in,
not.
put the fucking
Yo,
shit right the
cannot
fuck
trade
there.
Brunson.
Brunson, bro, two national. That's
He's great. He's a
harder
great
than-
clutch player.
That's harder than any.
Captain clutch.
Any,
Yeah,
He's
exactly.
tough.
Any NBA
He's tough.
championship.
He's
He's won
good.
two of them. Two
Cade is
national
such a great
champ-
basketball
And
player.
he's leading the doormat Knicks for years. They were doormat. This past year, 50 wins.
He got
back
4
to back.
All-Stars playing with him.
Come on.
He got
my
Mikal
God.
Bridges on
Now.
the team.
My bad.
Just now. Just
He's a
now.
defensive
Combo's
all-star.
one of those.
No,
Cade
come
got
on.
Malik Beasley. His
Cade
second
got
best
one of
player
those.
was done.
Malik
Cooked.
Beasley,
Injured.
So
you're comparing Malik Beasley to Cat, OG, and Mikal. And he's struggling with them.
But
Listen,
nobody's
that's why
saying
Cade
that.
lost.
Struggling.
Detroit was playing jail ball
on,
against the
man.
Knicks.
But that's
bro.
why Cade
They was like
lost.
clipping
They
them
need
and all
more
that.
players.
Like
crazy.
when I saw the
Be like
Celtics
that.
game, I'm like, oh, this is basketball. We can play basketball again.
All
Like,
right,
we
is
need-
Tyrese
Listen, we
Halliburton
need
a
to test that
superstar?
water. Make sure it's not Don Julio.
Tyrese Halliburton is, to me, he's an all-star. Superstar status is that of a Kobe Bryant, a Michael Jordan, a LeBron James, right? Superstars.
So let me ask you
Like
this
he
question.
doesn't. I don't go and say, "Oh, we playing Tyrese."
I'm going to
I'm
ask
scared
all you
of
guys
playing
this
Tyrese
question.
Halliburton.
I'm going to ask all you guys this question.
Nobody's scared of him.
Tyrese Halliburton
Jokic,
is overrated, properly rated, or underrated?
just about right. Just about right.
Not by you, not just about right.
Just about right. He's an all-star.
Well, as Niki will get to soon, he was the players voted him
Yeah, most overrated.
the players voted him
Almost
most overrated
most
player.
He's not overrated.
So if he's not most overrated, who's most overrated? Who would we compare that to? That title, most overrated,
You gotta throw me some names. I can't right off the top of my head. I can't.
so that we can kind of.
Most overrated.
I just think,
Gauge.
do you guys think? What do you guys think about
I think he's
players?
fairly
What do you
rated.
guys think about players voting him most
Because people
overrated?
just don't like him.
What?
They just don't like him.
Yeah,
He's,
I
he's
agree
an
with that.
arrogant dickhead,
Yeah, no,
bro.
yeah,
Like he
he's-
literally,
he
he
makes
only
sense.
talks when he's up. Literally, he'll go to when the entire game. Talk to me in the beginning of the game, and then I know what we on. Right?
Do you know that
Talk
for
to
sure?
me
He doesn't
in the-
talk when he's down,
He
though?
doesn't. He only talks crap when he wins, like when he's up, and it's 20 seconds left, and he starts talking in people's faces, going crazy. Like he does not talk to you.
That's like when
he's
you're.
down.
That's
bro.
like when you're playing pickup and you
Like,
win
he
and you
don't
just
talk to-
leave.
No,
You're
you
like,
don't-
nah, I'm not
like,
playing
yo,
again.
in the beginning of the game, we got smoke. We're gonna, you know what I'm saying? Let's go. Like, we're gonna go at it. But don't give me that time at the end of the game when you know, now I want to punch you in your face.
I really think it's true. I think you're right that they're annoyed by him. I think
He's
they're very
an
annoyed by
annoying
him. But I also think it's the
freak.
overemphasis on a bag because his game looks kind of funny.
It's
He doesn't have
weird.
dribble combos into a jump shot.
He has a weird game. You don't, you a
But he's
lefty or
productive.
right?
He's
What
in the
are
Eastern
you,
Conference
bro? Like, he
Finals.
just does- that's weird.
All right, you two.
Listen, I'll say this, right?
You got it.
Let's see
Get
what
you out of
happens
this.
at the end of this playoff run with him. I say, for me, I'm being realistic about it. I feel he has the trajectory that it's leading to being a superstar. Because the way he's playing. The way he's playing in these
There you
playoffs.
go,
we
Reemo.
Playing in
can't
Indiana.
deny
Smart
that.
man, Reemo.
No, we can't deny that.
He's playing in Indiana.
That's not
why.
his, but that's not his fault. We gotta stop doing
Nobody's
that.
gonna bother you.
Yeah,
You're
but that's
playing
not his
nobody in the
fault.
papers is
You're not his
bothering
fault.
you.
You're like,
Like,
he asked to go
Kings
to
Gummy
Indiana.
traded him.
You're
They
like,
should have
yeah.
drafted him.
Yeah, right. He asked
You're
to go
right.
to Indiana. He didn't ask to go to Indiana. He got traded to
They should have
Indiana.
drafted him, right, Niki? They drafted Obi Toppin, who's now his role player. They look crazy.
Not
I
really.
would have drafted,
No,
drafted
Bruno.
Obi Toppin
No.
too.
Nah, Obi.
No,
at
but
that
the Knicks
time-
drafted Obi Toppin. Now he's Tyrese's
No.
role player.
Yeah, that happens.
Yeah, it happens. But at that time, when the Knicks did draft him, Obi was a better choice.
Now, Knicks
Yeah.
needed a
No, he
point
wasn't.
you
guard.
need what you need.
I totally disagree. He wasn't
was
a
a
better
better
choice. No, he
choice.
wasn't. No,
He
he wasn't.
was.
No, he obviously he
For what
wasn't.
the Knicks needed.
Right
He was a
now,
better
I would
choice.
pick
No,
Obi
it wasn't a
Toppin.
better choice. No,
It was.
No, bad
He
take.
was.
Bad
They
take.
were gonna- they were
Shout
trying-
from New York, but bad take.
Yeah, they were trying to get Julius Randle out of there at that time.
Right.
They
All right,
wanted
so
to, yeah.
Julius Randle, who's better, Julius Randle or Cat?
Julius Randle's better.
Then Cat?
No way.
100%.
No way.
He's not as talented. He don't shoot as good. He's not as big, but he can create his own in the playoffs.
I like Julius
this is how
Randle,
you go
but-
viral, guys. This is how
No,
like,
it's not about viral.
This is
I
how
don't think-
viral.
I think Cat-
Julius
Wait, time
Randle
out.
is not better than
Time out.
Carl Anthony Towns. bro.
Minnesota, second best player is Julius Randle. The Knicks' second best player in this series versus Celtics has been Mitchell Robinson, not Cat. And if it's not him, it's OG. And if it's not him, it is
OG had 2
Mikal
points
Bridges.
the other day, bro.
No,
It happens though.
Has,
It's
has he been their
matchup.
second best player?
Who?
Who, Cat?
Cat,
Yes.
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 No, he hasn't. Not versus Celtics.
Yo, bro, Cat is
Because
the
of
second
one
best player.
series?
Celtics, yeah.
Like
Because
it's
of
one
one
series.
series?
He's better. Julius is
stop
better.
it.
Create his own. Look at the numbers, bro. Look at the
Julius,
numbers in the
he
playoffs.
he goes, puts his head down, just goes.
Yeah.
He can't pass out the
He's
double.
killing.
Like,
no, he's a good
No,
passer
no,
now.
I like
Actually, his
Julius
vision got
Randle,
better.
too.
He's making reads.
he's passing to Anthony Edwards.
He's
That's
not
why.
only passing it to Anthony Edwards. He's making right reads. He's penetrating and kicking.
Again, he's not in New York. He don't got no pressure.
Oh, so he's not from New York now.
He's not
better
in New
than
York.
Cat.
He ain't
That's
got no
crazy.
pressure. Cat is in New York doing this,
And
and we about to
Cat
take
dates
down the
Jordan,
Celtics
so-
too.
Oh,
So-
that's it.
And we about to take
Right.
down the Celtics.
That's why we need Niki here for that news.
What happened?
Cat dates Jordan.
Jordan Woods, right?
Jordan
Fire.
Woods.
Jordan
And she
Woods.
always has the best outfits on.
she
You know,
fleek.
she
Fire.
be
She
fly
always
the
fleek.
Knicks,
She
everything.
always fleek at
32
the
here,
game.
32 shoes. I say, wait till I get my man.
Ah.
If you're watching out there,
If you're watching out there.
Nikki, like my man.
My man.
She said no Tinder. All right.
No Tinder, no back page, no Diddy.
Is Brunson the best player in the East?
no,
Yes.
Giannis is still in the East.
Yes.
No,
Yo,
come on.
Giannis is in Cancun.
Giannis is in the East. He plays for the Bucks right
I
now.
don't care, and he's in Cancun.
He's the best player in the East,
He's
so
been
it's
in
not Brunson.
Cancun.
Am I wrong?
He's been in Cancun early.
It's
Yo,
Brunson
hold on,
versus
hold on.
Giannis.
I'm gonna take.
Son. Yes.
Brunson is the he's the
Yes.
most. Hold on, hold on.
He's
Hold on, hold on.
He has.
Brunson
He has been.
Oh my!
He's the most valuable player in the NBA.
I think so too.
Are you
And the
crazy?
I
entire
think he could
league.
be definitely
Period.
East Coast. I
The
agree.
Knicks ain't doing what they doing without him. They can lose anybody from that team.
I respect
They
you're
can
from New York, bro.
No, they
Like-
can
like
take
you
out
grew up-
Josh
you grew up a
Hart.
Knicks fan?
They can take out.
I appreciate all that, man.
You can take out Cat. You can take out OG. If you take out Brunson, they are nowhere near this position that they're in right now.
What if you take Jokic off Denver? What if you take Cade off the
And they
Pistons?
can still win.
Brunson
Jokic
has
off
way more to
Denver-
work with them than them.
Jokic off Denver, they were still winning.
They'll still win.
Even Tatum off. They have a better. They're 10-2 without Tatum.
Wait, time out though. When Brunson was out, Mikal and OG played better, and their record was pretty good, and
It
their
was
defense
decent.
was better. So same point.
It
Go
was
ahead though.
decent, but I'm talking about they will not be in this position.
What was their record without Brunson this year? By the way, if you want to do that,
It was like average.
it wasn't bad.
It wasn't
It wasn't
bad,
bad.
but it wasn't great either.
Okay,
The
so same with
Celtics
Jokic and
break-
same with Tatum.
The Tatum's 10-2, bro. They don't need him. And if the Celtics do
Now
come
you
back,
sound crazy, they don't need
if
him.
the Celtics come back and figure it out, they're gonna be looking to trade Tatum.
Well,
They're gonna be
his
looking to
trade
trade
value
Tatum.
is not very high right now with the unfortunate
They
injury,
go-
the sad injury.
100%. But you see what Brooklyn Nets did for KD when he tore his ACL? I mean, his Achilles. They brought him in for a whole season. They signed him knowing he's just going to rehab with them. So this team's got to take that chance on
He
him.
was 1 foot away, man. He just stepped on the line, man.
Yes,
he was
sir.
right there.
Yeah, that's crazy.
That's
Speaking
when
of
you
the
were a
Knicks-
Nets fan. You were a Nets fan for that week.
No.
What?
Listen.
You were a Nets fan for that
What
week.
you talking about?
When Katie and Kyrie and Harden were there, you were a Nets fan.
I made
and now
this
you
whole.
changed back.
I made this whole take.
I seen you.
I said Brooklyn had Kyrie.
No, but were you a Nets fan for that week?
They had Listen. They had
Okay.
Kyrie. They had James Harden and Kevin Durant, and it felt like none of them were here in New York.
Well, Kyrie wasn't playing
Did
much.
anyone care about the Brooklyn Nets?
That's a fact.
And they were one toe
Actually,
away
kinda
from going
did.
to.
No,
Kinda
only
did.
care about that.
bro. No, when it got to the
Do you
playoffs.
see this with the Knicks?
All right, name.
Do you see this with
all
the
right, name
Knicks?
8 Knicks players when KD, Kyrie, and Harden were on the Nets. Name 8 Knicks players.
Julius Randle,
RJ Barrett.
RJ Barrett. We had Obi Toppin.
Yeah.
We had
Ty Gibson.
Ty
It
Gibson.
gets tough after that. That's
No,
what I'm
like-
saying. It
I
gets
can
tough.
name them.
Rose.
The Nets were lit back
Jalen
then.
Rose. I didn't
Yeah,
care,
Derrick
bro. No
Rose.
one cared.
Well, no one cared about either team.
At the end of the day, Brooklyn had Kevin Durant, Kyrie Irving and James Harden playing
did.
at the same time, and the energy
12
was
games.
the energy was nothing like it is right now.
It was a weird time.
That's
Weird
it.
era.
You're right.
People
But-
were playing in front of a Zoom call. It was crazy.
and that's what.
Bubble.
And LeBron won a championship in a bubble, so that ring doesn't even count.
We just
either.
talked. Yeah, I just
All
talked about
right,
that.
staying on the Knicks.
Yeah.
Who's the better overall Knick? Brunson or Melo?
Carmelo Anthony's a better overall player, so he's the better overall Knick, and neither of them won the championship, so you got to go with Carmelo.
But are we talking about players? Or are we talking about how much they influence the team or how
I'm
much
going
impact
with.
they
I'm
have?
gonna say Jalen Brunson,
Brunson, yeah,
has
gotta
the
be
bigger
Brunson.
impact, influence on the Knicks. He won. He has more 30-point games than
Does
Melo.
he? Well, we got to look that up.
Look,
No,
damn near,
ChatGPT.
damn
Somebody
near.
chat GPT that right now.
Fourth quarter points. He's like up
More
there with
four-
Kobe and
and
somebody
Kobe
else.
and Jordan.
Jordan, yeah.
He is the epitome of what we always needed here in New York.
I'm not mad at that.
Yeah. So like I
I'm
would
not mad at that.
I would rate Jalen Brunson's career in his short span of 3 years over Carmelo.
Is it a little recency
entirely.
bias, though? Because they had some good years with Carmelo and
I
Swish.
mean,
Swish.
yeah, they
Good
did, but
years.
we
Iman Shumpert.
No,
Iman
they only had
Shumpert,
like
yeah.
two,
Like 2
seasons
years,
with
yeah.
Melo in the playoffs
Okay.
versus Brunson's 4.
50
Brunson's only been here 3.
Brunson, son, he still is
Back to
consistently went back to back to back.
So he's
to
just
the playoffs.
clearly the better Knick than Carmelo Anthony.
I just said
I'm
clearly.
saying I'm
he's
putting
the
him
better
over.
Knick.
I'm putting him over Patrick Ewing.
Nah, now you're
No,
bugging.
you're
Now
bugging.
you're
No,
bugging.
no,
Now
no,
you're
no,
bugging.
no.
Look at the numbers.
You put the team on his back for years.
Beloved, I
Don't do
feel
that.
you. I get where you're coming
At
from.
the end of his career, at the end of Jalen Brunson's
Over Patrick, we gotta chill,
at
beloved.
the end of Jalen
All right,
Brunson's
once
career,
again, WTF, we got to get the drug test for him too. The minute he gets down on Canal Street, get the drug test going for him too. Dead ass.
Listen,
Get
I'm
the drug
saying,
test
I'm
going.
saying this now.
We're
Matter
editing
of
out
fact,
all the drug
right
test
now,
talk, though.
right
Huh?
now,
Yeah, we have to.
right now,
And test you for COVID too, because you're bugging, beloved.
Come on, bro.
Jalen Brunson is the best Knick of all time. That's
What?
of all time.
Are you smoking? Yo, this
He
guy.
won't. His career,
Walt
as-
Frazier,
as-
Bernard King, Patrick Ewing.
his career.
Allen
What?
Houston,
What? He's
Charles
already breaking these
Sprewell,
records that
Bernard
have been around
King.
for all these
Come
years.
on, bro. Now you hot take man.
All right,
You hot
cool.
take man.
Jalen
I, mean,
Brunson.
I love Brunson too, but I'm not,
Jalen
I'm
Brunson
not,
is
I'm
the
not
best
there
New
yet.
York Knicks player to
I love
ever play
Brunson
for the
too,
New
but
York
I'm not there yet.
So let me ask you this: who's the better basketball player, Jalen Brunson or Carmelo?
Carmelo Anthony.
Jalen Brunson hasn't brought a championship to New York yet, so why do you automatically put him over
You
Carmelo?
just said basketball play.
But that's what I'm
Jab
saying.
step,
He hasn't done
midi,
enough yet.
Threes, all that. Like
He hasn't done enough yet. He hasn't done enough yet.
he's done from right now, and his trajectory gonna be way better than Carmelo.
Trajectory, but it hasn't happened yet. We're talking about right
He's
now.
already doing it, bro. Look at the numbers. Please, somebody look up his numbers.
Melo got 108 30-point games. Brunson got 78
Come on, man.
As a Knick.
as a Knick.
Okay, and he's gonna pass that. And he's only been there 3 years. Melo was there almost 10 years.
Gonna.
3 years and 10 years. And you damn near there.
What do you think, Niki? Who's the better Knick, Jalen Brunson or who's the other guy? Carmelo
Melo.
Anthony.
I say Brunson too. I mean, I love Melo, but when you look at it, the influence and
baller.
the impact that Brunson has on the team, I think he really holds things together. He's a dog. That guy's
He's a
clutch player of the
winner.
year. He's a winner.
He's a winner.
Here's a good
That's
question.
the best word.
Go ahead.
Is he's a winner. He's
Is
a winner.
Carmelo not a
that
dog and
Melo's
not a winner? That's my
not that
question.
Melo's not a winner, but his position.
No,
you know,
Melo's a dog. I think unfortunately it's
he
circumstance.
gets lackadaisical sometimes.
I think it was circumstance
Yeah.
over matter.
I'm gonna
Let's
keep it a
just put
buck.
it that.
I'm gonna keep it a buck. When I used to watch the Knicks games growing up and stuff, I used to always worry. I don't worry with him on the court, bro. I don't worry with knowing that we have the best point guard every single night on the floor.
Best point guard where?
Best leader on the floor.
that guy doesn't get rattled. He doesn't get rattled.
He don't get rattled. You can watch it. Then he
He's
don't care
poised.
about all the
He's always
nonsense,
playing
bro.
hard.
Shit, bro.
Never complaining.
Yo, when Melo, oh man, against the fucking Bobcats, I'm like, I don't know if we're gonna win tonight. You're supposed to beat Charlotte, bro, and we still could. With Jalen Brunson, the Knicks don't load manage. They play, so I never worry about that, and especially with him.
Well, that's
that
a
comes
tips
from
thing.
him.
That's a tips
No,
thing.
but that comes with that leadership as well too.
Yeah.
When he got signed to the Knicks, and everybody's like, oh man.
I want to hear what you guys think about. I feel like there's situational superstars and generational superstars. If you put Carmelo on any planet. If you make up the planet, he's going to be a superstar. If you put somebody like Brunson in certain situations, he might not be a superstar.
No,
But he
I think
always
he's
prevails, bro.
a superstar.
Even in
No,
Dallas,
Mavs, he wasn't.
He's a hard worker.
Carmelo came into the league a superstar.
Yeah, but
Yeah, but that's because Brunson didn't have the name. He didn't have the
That's what I'm
title.
saying.
in front of him.
and then also,
Yeah.
they
Carmelo
made
would
that.
still be a star if Luka was there. If Carmelo was drafted to Luka's team, he'd
No,
still be a
not
They
necessarily.
superstar.
made that run. They made that run in the Western Conference Final. Jalen Brunson was the
Consider
MVP of that series, and that's how he got his bag. He was the MVP of that series.
And-
in the Western Conference.
Phoenix series.
I just feel like in any universe, Carmelo's a superstar. I don't know if that's true with Brunson. I'm not sure.
He's
He's always a winner.
so he
They're
doesn't-
both winners
He's
to me.
not gonna pass the C&I test. You're gonna see Brunson. Oh, okay, he's not really strong. Like how the hell
He is
is
strong, though.
No, but you're looking at him. He's
He
like
looks small.
He looks like him right here with the who's taking the video. Like that's it.
No, you don't. You don't look like
Listen,
that.
if Halliburton is a superstar in your eyes,
Disrespectful right now.
hey, if
that's my
Halliburton, combo, if Halliburton is a superstar in your eyes, then Brunson has to be a superstar as well.
I agree with that. That's fair.
It's like,
That's fair.
Can't make that.
Yes. There
all right,
you go.
let's jump to Mikal Bridges.
Look at
Nicky with the reasoning. I'm
No,
so
that's good
violent.
reasoning.
Your couple's that annoying troll third grader. I swear to God.
That was a
son.
good point, Nicky.
I swear to God, bro.
They're both superstars to me.
Yeah, they both superstars. then.
Oh, Halliburton's an all-star.
All right, Mikal Bridges, do we owe him an apology?
Yes, the fuck we do. That's the fuck we do.
Why? For
Yes, we
what?
do.
And for what?
Here's the
What
reason
was
why.
the reason?
Here's the reason why. Because everybody was overreacting about regular effing season. I don't give a shit about the regular season. It's about the playoffs.
Yeah.
What do you do when it comes to the playoffs? There's been superstars. Everybody was boasting
in the
about them
bed.
in the regular season. It got to them damn playoffs. What the hell did they do?
James
Perfect
Harden.
example. Jalen Green in Houston. Everybody raved about his ass. What the hell did he do in the
Nothing.
Warriors series? Diddly poop shit. Mikal Bridges, everybody crapped on him. What did he do in the playoffs? Different
Stepped
story.
up.
Stepped up, played defense. 14-point fourth quarter.
Yeah,
Killed. What are we talking about?
Two steals of like in
Come
the
on,
last.
He won that game for us, for real.
Come on, son.
Yep.
That
Come on,
mid-range
son.
area was all his.
So my beef with Mikal Bridges, I need him to be more aggressive. He goes to the rack and then he'll be underneath the basket and pass it out, or he's right under, literally a layup and then fade away and then
Now
like,
there.
no,
See,
but no,
we
no,
don't
but
have
no,
an apology, but he's not aggressive enough. Look at you two.
no, no,
It is
You
what
guys
it
are
is.
crazy. Just keep
No,
talking.
no,
Go ahead.
no, it's crazy.
Go ahead. Go ahead. Keep going.
Nah,
You're
it's
done.
facts.
Because we don't need drug tests like you. That's why.
How many times are you going to go to the drug test thing, man?
Because you need one.
Jesus Christ.
Because
Go
the things you
ahead.
be saying.
My thing is facts over feelings, bro. Like I can give you facts. Like Mikal Bridges, real talk. I
Was
can't-
not good enough during the regular season. That's
I
a
didn't- I didn't
fact.
say that. I didn't say that.
No, that's what I'm saying. That's a
But
fact.
he's the fourth option now. He went from the first option to the fourth option.
So you
He's trying to
traded
adjust
5 first-round picks
to-
for a fourth option?
for a team.
Oh, my God.
To create a team.
Yeah, I think the point
to
forward is
create
creating
a
a team.
team that
We'll see.
makes
Play
sense.
his role.
Yo, and how many games did they all have 20? The starting lineup, like they've done. They're a real team. And so you get pieces that fit, and that's how you win in the NBA. And this is the way that the Knicks are doing it. I've said damn near on every interview, yo, this team can win a championship. There is no Warriors with KD who's just running through everything. Anybody can win a championship right now.
That's
and the
a
New
fact.
York Knicks can definitely win a championship this year. That's a fact.
I want to see Halliburton versus Brunson. That's what I want to see.
Yeah, we're going to see that. WWE
and Brunson's
previewed it.
going to get that work.
He is going to get that
No,
one.
Brunson's going to give that work, son. He's going to order his lunch meat at the deli. Give me that honey turkey.
Yo,
and get him out of here.
come on,
Pause.
man.
Pause.
Wait, what?
No, don't
He
listen
spilled
to
a
that.
monster. He looked crazy. Pause. He did. Whoa, did he spill the monster?
All right.
Thank you,
all
bro.
right.
You look crazy.
Oh my
bud.
God.
Combo. So you brought up
And
Giannis,
you
right?
guys did
Yeah.
lunch meat. What?
Yeah.
What do we think about Giannis? Where's he gonna go
To
next
the
year?
Knicks for Cat and Mikal.
For Cat
and
Mikal?
Mikal?
Yeah.
The fuck,
Nah,
man.
we
You
can't.
can't get him just for. Okay, let me ask you guys this. Nikki, would
Okay.
you trade Giannis for Cat straight up if you were the Knicks?
I would.
Nikki, you're Greek. Come on. I know you're.
Yeah, I would.
Yeah.
I really love Cat though, to be
Oh,
honest.
okay. Because
I love-
Jordan.
Yeah, well, not because of Jordan only.
Partly.
I think he's like what Ron was saying. He fits that mold. You understand? We need the players, everybody to have their role. He
Yeah.
has his role. He does it well. I think that they have a good
Synergy?
fluid. Yeah,
Yeah,
synergy.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
So Giannis being he's still ball
Yeah, he's
dominant.
ball
This is why
dominant.
him and Dame don't work.
Yeah.
It's fair.
So
They
that's
don't work.
why
And I
think
thought
him
it
and
would
Brunson-
work because Dame coming from Portland, I just thought
I thought it would
just
work too. I thought it would work too.
Like
Yeah.
you just need that extra oomph.
Nah,
and
they're
you
both
got,
two-shot volume dominant players,
but
ball
Dame-
dominant players.
you know, but Dame was able to play with Aldridge early in his career, and the CJ McCollum. He could play with other superstars, other stars as well. And I thought it would work. I thought they would be the best team in the East. I mean, then also they had coaches and different things.
Would you trade Cat for Giannis though?
Yep, I would.
Yeah, for straight up, hell yeah,
Straight up. Giannis is he's too like dominant of a player
and valuable.
And I think
valuable.
him and Brunson will be like that'll be
They'll
some
gel.
shit, bro.
Their personality.
But Cat, you'll be
toughness.
missing that.
And the defense gets better too.
Yeah,
defense gets better.
with Mitch and all that. But you would be missing that Cat. How many big threes Cat has hit? Like even in these
That's fair.
playoffs,
Nah, he
like,
spaces
You know
it.
what I mean? Like he spaces the floor out. But something's wrong with his. Like he don't really bounce. He not got really that bounce and all that. I could see Giannis coming. Imagine Giannis playing at the Garden, dunking
energy.
it down, the energy and doing all. It'll be different. So I would make that trade, and I think everybody else would make that trade as well too.
Yeah.
What about you?
Nah,
Yeah, he said he would.
Okay,
Nah, straight up,
Yeah,
straight up would do that.
Straight up, you
All
got
right,
to do that.
greatest NBA scorer ever.
Will Chamberlain.
Michael Jordan.
He averaged 50 and had a 100-point game. Will Chamberlain.
Jeffrey Jordan. By far. He's the
did he ever average 50?
Hold on. Before, I want to make this statement.
Will Chamberlain has 37 NBA records.
I don't care. Nobody played. It was like 4 teams,
now
bro.
this.
It was like 2 teams when he played, bro.
Now that he's playing against plumbers,
like,
right?
He was. Like, literally.
You know
like,
what?
legit.
Well, Gen Z feels like Michael Jordan was playing against plumbers.
Nah, he wasn't.
I don't know.
He was playing against some of the best top 50 players in the world. Like, anyway, at the end of the day, Michael Jordan's the best basketball player of all time.
We're saying scorers, though.
And scorers, easy. He scored at will. Nobody could stop him from scoring. When Michael Jordan missed a shot, people were like, oh my God, he missed. Like, it was crazy. Like, look, it was insane. Like, when Jordan missed.
Will Chamberlain's field goal percentage was higher.
He just did like this.
Well, when he missed, they were
He did like
surprised too.
this.
That's my point.
He just went like this and tippy toes.
Who's the greatest scorer ever, Reemo?
I ain't gonna lie, man. I'm gonna go fandom here. I gotta go with my guy KD, son.
It's not a bad one.
I got KD. The bag is crazy. 3-pointer, mid-range, layups, dunks.
Better than Mike?
However you name
Play
however
good
you
D.
name
He
it.
shoots right over.
However you want it. However you want it.
So why KD can't win?
But he has
That
won.
don't mean scoring. Being a better scorer don't
Well,
mean you're
don't mean
necessarily a
can't
better
win.
winner.
He's won. KD has won.
He had
He got 2
Bradley,
chips.
Bradley Bill and
Redundancy and skill set.
Bradley
Yeah,
Bill,
bad
hold on,
fit,
hold on.
bad
But
fit,
Bradley
bad fit.
Bill and
Hey, Devin Booker.
Devin Booker
that
on the
was
stage
horrible.
and don't even make it in the play
But that
and the
was
game.
horrible.
Well, Jordan had Scottie Pippen, who was better than both of them.
Yo, that was horrible. You know that was horrible.
Scottie Pippen
H2O.
became better.
No,
like
he's-
Scottie Pippen is actually my favorite player of all time.
So
like,
you know he's better than those two. And then they had a third role player that fit with the team. There was a redundancy and skill set with those
you know
two.
the Bulls played with? They had Jason Caffey, Bill Wennington, Will Purdue, Judd Bushler.
Yeah, but they also had
fucking
Ron
Steve
Harper,
Kerr,
Tony Kukoc,
B.J.
Dennis
Armstrong,
Rodman,
Dennis Rodman,
John
Horace Grant.
Paxson. You know, it was
BJ
like-
Armstrong was tough.
He was okay. Like I thought he was tough because I was a little
he-
kid. Like
BJ
you know what I'm saying? It was like
no, BJ Armstrong
he was okay.
a
Ron
solid-
Harper's one of the most
was a
underrated
solid
players
point
ever.
Ron
guard.
Harper
Tony
when he was.
Kukoc.
His son is really good too. Ron Harper's son is
He's about to go
good.
to number 2
yeah.
probably, or 3,
Yeah,
baby.
kid is
But
good.
people make Jordan seem like Jordan, and they play with the best people of all time. They did not. LeBron has played with so many superstars, and they still make excuses. Like you know what I'm saying? So like that
Jordan
narrative.
had good teams and the best coach of all time.
He had
probably.
good teams. He made them better. Like he also had Scott Burrell. Like yo, bro, I'm tired of people
Scott
in this
Burrell's
narrative.
all right.
He's decent. He's not nobody that LeBron played with.
He did have Scotty,
D Wade.
bro.
He
did
played
have
with D
Scotty.
Wade. He played with Chris Bosh.
We're going to LeBron. Where'd LeBron come from?
Because I
you
like,
one of those guys?
Yeah, like LeBron. Because people always give him and say that he's the best.
You really want to go viral today? I see.
Nah, they always say he's
you want
the
to bring LeBron
best.
into it because those posts always do good.
Yeah, whatever.
Combo, you mentioned Phil Jackson. I have to ask this. If Phil Jackson was still coaching right now, would he be
Shit.
winning championships?
No.
Yes, he would.
I think.
I mean,
Yes, he would.
prime Phil Jackson.
Yes, he would.
I mean,
Prime
I
Phil
think
Jackson would.
players are more important
He would.
than coaches. So if you give him the right players, I think he can
No,
win a
he would.
championship.
With
Yeah.
the system that he had, and
You can't give him the Washington Wizards and going to win a championship.
No, of course not.
You give him the Knicks.
No, but
You gave him
Yeah,
Carmelo
they'd be better
Anthony.
than they
and
are
he
now, I
Okay,
think.
put it like
Yeah, I
this.
think
Give him
so.
Boston.
I'll give you a team.
They'd be
I'll give
better
you-
than they are
I'll
now,
give you
I
a team.
think.
Houston. The Houston team right now.
They wouldn't even win.
No, he would win. He would win.
Well,
He
Coach
would win.
Ime did a really good job with
He
them.
did a-
though.
No, he did. But okay, now look, Ime Udoka, right? Look at the job he did with them. Now imagine we're talking about prime. She said prime Phil Jackson. You tell me prime Phil Jackson.
Prime Phil Jackson
No.
always had Michael Jordan, so it doesn't
The
even
Rockets
matter.
would
Like,
not win this year no matter who coached them because they don't have that guy. They don't have the guy to give
I
the
don't
ball
know, man.
when
I
it's
think
crunch time.
prime Phil Jackson would help them win.
I don't even think
championship?
I don't
I
even
feel
think
it.
Phil Jackson was that good of a coach. He had
How
Scottie
was he wasn't a
Pippen,
good coach?
Mike. He had Scottie Pippen, Michael Jordan. He had Dennis
Now
Rodman.
this, they had bums. You said
hold
before.
on.
That's what I'm saying.
You couldn't contradict
No,
yourself.
I'm not.
Oh my
Listen,
God,
hold on.
man.
You just said Scott
No, Peter Armstrong was good because I was young.
Listen,
Let him cook. Let him cook.
He had-
Let him
he had-
rebuttal. Let
he
him
had-
cook on the rebuttal.
Battle.
He had Scottie Pippen,
I'm rebuttal.
Scottie Pippen, Michael Jordan. Right? Hold on. Then he goes to the Lakers. He has Shaquille O'Neal and Kobe Bryant. What coaching do you really need to
you
do?
just said
bro?
you both had a bad team.
You just proved my point.
You just said
You just
that.
proved my point I'm about to say. If he was able to do it, the same outcome,
superstars.
right? Minus one ring, right? He did the same damn outcome. How is it not? How is the coaching bad? That's why I hate when guys like you do that. Like, yo, bro, coaching is coaching.
Hey, we're getting personal in here. It's getting real personal here.
He hates
He's with us, but not with us.
He didn't have players here. Well, no, he had
did.
players there. Which one is it? Which one is it?
We're talking
He had the
about-
players.
we're talking about
He didn't have the players.
We're talking about coaching.
I'm just saying.
Hey, guys like you.
He didn't have the players that he was coaching, or he didn't have the players to coaching. Which one?
Phil
got those
Jackson.
shades
You live and you learn. Which
Phil
one?
Jackson. I'm talking about Phil Jackson. He had Scottie Pippen,
Okay.
50 greatest player of all time.
Okay, he
Michael
did.
Jordan, 50 players greater of all time. Kobe Bryant, 50 players greater of all time. Shaquille O'Neal, 50.
Okay.
Yes.
And
he won.
And he had good role
No,
players.
but why is he?
that
Why would you say he's a
he had
great
great
coach?
role players that
You know
made
who's
his
a great?
system
You know who's a great coach? Greg Popovich. That's a great coach.
So Popovich didn't have like supreme players?
Coach Spo, great coach.
He didn't have supreme players? Coach Spo didn't have supreme players?
No,
Well, he
that's
always does
different.
more with
I
less,
wouldn't
though.
say Coach Spo was. I didn't say him.
No, I know
said
you
Greg
didn't say him.
Popovich.
I'm asking
I didn't say
you.
Spo.
I'm asking
Spo
you.
is average as shit.
I'm asking you the question.
What? Now you're bugging, bro.
He had D. What? Yo,
Bro,
I'm not going.
stop. He always does more with less. They never tank. He's a great coach. Stop it. Don't do that.
That's what I'm
He's
saying.
average.
Bro, he brought that bubble team to the championship. Like, he always upsets
Yeah, Jimmy
teams.
Butler.
He'd have great culture. I mean, Spo is a really
Come
good
on,
coach.
son.
Spo's a really good coach.
The best coach, Greg Popovich. Better
He
than
is
Phil.
a great coach.
Better than Phil Jackson.
Steve Kerr, Spo, and him are the three best.
I don't
Steve
know.
Kerr is also
I don't
not a good
know.
coach.
I don't know if he's better than Phil Jackson.
Steve
Phil
Kerr
Jackson,
is also
when Phil
not a
Jackson
good
got
coach.
him
How
out-
is- let
got
me
him
ask
out the
this.
playoffs how time?
Steve Kerr took Mark Jackson's team. Like
No,
that was
okay,
Mark.
I understand.
Mark Jackson did all the work.
No, okay.
He
but
said Clay and Steph were the
but
best
tell me-
backcourt of all time, and people thought he was
tell me-
crazy. And now look at him.
tell me why Steve Kerr is not a good coach without saying
He's
Mark
average.
Jackson.
He's average. He took some. He literally.
explanation.
He literally took the blueprint. What Mark Jackson was
You know,
doing.
Steph Curry was
But that's
playing
not
more
his
like a
fault.
traditional point guard back
That's
then.
not his fault. That's not his fault. I hate when I hate when people
I
do
hate
that.
people like you.
Yes, I do. I'm gonna say that. I love you, but I hate when people do that. That's not his. What do you expect him to do? Okay, he goes to Golden
just
State.
telling you,
He
he had
goes
a
to Golden
blueprint.
State.
Now, the
Gets
ball
offered the
movement-
job. Oh no, you know what? I won't take it because I want it. I
Let
want
me
it
ask
more
you this.
difficult.
Let me ask you this.
What
Was
are we
Steph-
talking
was
about?
Steph-
Like,
I always have this conversation like, is Steph Curry a point guard or not? But I feel
He's
like
not
he
a
was.
point guard.
But I agree with you. But I think he was playing more like a traditional point guard with Mark, and then with Steve, he made him less like a traditional point guard, and that's when everything opened up. That's what I saw. You correct me if I'm wrong. I'm just
I
saying.
am. So Draymond Green always was playing like the point forward.
I agree. Totally
and
agree.
everything. And
Totally agree.
He just literally took what Mark Jackson was doing and got the credit for it. That's
no,
it.
what he did was he combined
And then he kept
what
the
he
same
learned from
team,
Phil
bro.
Jackson with the triangle system.
Did they
but then
change
put
their
it with
style?
shooters?
Did they change their style of play?
There we go.
When Steve got there,
They probably shot more threes.
which is good, which is why they won championships. Watch the whole league copies
That's
them.
it. But where did he get it from? He got it from Mark Jackson. Mark Jackson used
No,
to get.
he-
Mark Jackson
no.
would get mad
What he got-
if Steph Curry didn't shoot the ball.
No.
He's like, shoot it.
No, what
Like,
he got was
They traded
Dad, I'm gonna let you
Monty
cook.
Ellis and all that.
Did they get better when Steve got there?
Bro, they were on a trajectory to be what they are.
So it would have been the same outcome.
1,000,000%.
Listen.
Since we're on the go, since
They
we're on
won
Golden
with,
State,
hold on. With
you wanna
Luke,
say- go ahead, say-
Walton.
say-
I'm
let him
not-
say
I'm
it.
not-
When
I'm
Luke
letting
Walton took over for them, they won 22 games in a row. So anybody could have just carbon copied.
I don't think it's
and-
anybody. Come
But
on.
Steve-
now.
They
that
won
was
22 games in a row.
Not anybody. I don't think.
I don't think anybody, dog.
So Luke Walton, the best coach in the world?
But he was with Steve.
He was with Steve. He's
with
learning
Steve.
from somebody.
Yeah, he was with
just like Steve Kerr
And
learned
Steve
from
came-
Phil Jackson.
And Steve Kerr was a champion, right?
So what about Mark Jackson?
Mark, I'm
We
not,
love
I'm not,
Mark.
ta-
We
I'm
love
not taking
Mark.
nothing away from Mark. Yes, Mark put
Everybody
them
was
on the
trying
map.
to take from a Queens dude
listen,
and give him
no, it's not taking
Yo,
from
shout out
Queens.
to Mark
That's
Jackson,
what
man.
it is.
Big
That's
Queens.
from Queens.
Big Queens,
You know,
bro.
look, listen.
Shit like that, shit
I'm
like
not
that.
taking
No
nothing
sense
away.
of it. Just start saying Queen,
I'm
big
not
Queens.
taking
Big
nothing
Queens,
away
I
from Mark
agree.
Jackson. Yes, Mark Jackson put the spotlight on Golden State. Golden State was dormant for a long time, and then Mark Jackson put a spotlight on him. So what happened? Okay, unfortunately, management didn't feel Mark Jackson anymore, right?
Why?
So
Why?
here comes
Why?
Steve Kerr. Hold on. So here comes Steve Kerr, right? So
Get him.
we're gonna blame Steve Kerr for saying, "Oh, you know what? This team gave me an opportunity." What are we talking
Oh,
about?
no. So my only thing about that is he's not a great coach. I'm not saying he's a great coach.
How's
Because
Steve
he
Kerr
literally
not a great
copied
coach?
and pasted.
You know how hard it is to win an NBA
So
championship?
wait, so copy and paste. So copy and
Put
paste.
some other great coaches around you, and then that's that.
What?
Sounds like Reemo saying if it's not broke, don't fix it, right? So he's
He had
saying
Mike
he's
Brown and it. Got
That's
it.
all he
I mean,
did.
that makes sense.
He was mentored by one of the greatest coaches of all time,
Yep.
and Phil
Papa.
Jackson.
Yep.
He said, "Yo, you know what? Hold up. Let me hold on to that." So
And
now
and
when
Greg
I,
Roger from
Popovich. And Greg
Queens, right?
I know he's. I
So
know
you
he is.
understand what's going on?
Yo, Mark, I'll never
gotta let
forget.
it go.
Yo, I will never
Let it
let
go,
them
'cause
forget what
Ron
Mark
is from
Jackson
Queens.
did. I will never
He
let
will
them
never
forget
forget
what
them.
Mark
I was
Jackson
raised in
did.
Queens
And Mark
too,
Jackson
but
thing
Big
hurt him.
I think real.
Big
Yeah,
Queens.
I think realism.
I respect that.
Come
OCP,
on.
O'Connor
respect
Park.
that.
Let's go.
Real quick,
some
since we're
money.
on Golden State, this will be quick. What about our guy Butler? How we feel he did the last game?
Bad contract now. That's what I
Terrible
think.
contract.
Nah,
The NBA
Draymond
don't
got to
even
eat
matter.
his words. Pause. He got to eat his words. When
No,
he said
Steph got hurt though.
No, he got to eat his words. Pause. When he said an All-Star game, look what he said at All-Star game. He's like, "Yo, we got Jimmy. We're gonna win a championship."
They coulda.
We ain't want.
They could
Well,
have
Steph got
without
hurt.
Steph,
Steph got
I mean,
hurt.
Steph is
I mean, I feel you.
the
But
Steph didn't play
the
after
key
game
to their
one.
whole
But-
offense.
And they won the first game, then they lost 4 in a row without Steph. So,
Hey, listen.
I mean, if
Hey,
they had
man.
Steph, they could have won. So,
hey.
Draymond Green wouldn't have ate his words.
hey,
But
but he got to eat his words now.
Draymond Green is the
All
You
right,
know, this is
so-
all about staying healthy at this point of the
Yeah.
season.
Let's go into music. Y'all know I like this topic.
Oh yeah.
Who is the most underrated rapper?
Sheik Luch.
my boy Graf.
Now for me, I feel Redman, man. For years, I felt Redman. Unless you're like a true hip hop head. If you're not a true hip hop head, you're gonna question about Redman. So I feel for me, Redman.
But Redman's not underrated. Everybody respects Redman. Like,
no,
everybody knows
but no,
Redman.
I said true.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but
I said true hip hop heads.
But I
If
don't
you're a
feel
true
like he's
hip-hop
under.
nerd-
I feel like
no, he
he's
gets
too
No, he
world
does.
renowned to be underrated.
Well, are you looking for like bigger names?
However you want to take it. However
Or
you want
like,
to take it.
okay, so yeah, my boy Graf. He's rapped. Drake actually said he's his favorite artist, and shit like that. But so I feel my boy Graf.
I
I'm
don't
super
know.
underrated.
I'm gonna stick with like Meek Mill, Fab. Y'all know
Meek
how I feel
Mill,
about
Fab. I would say
I mean,
Meek
he's
Mill. No
underrated.
way. I
mean,
saw Fab last week at the play, but I think he.
I
puts
feel like they
himself
get
in
their
his own-
credit though. No,
Fab is underrated.
don't they get their credit?
No, I feel like Fab is so
Here in New York,
Yeah, like
yeah.
nobody knows about him like that.
Really?
I mean, his songs are not that
Jadakiss too.
commercial.
Jadakiss is.
I think
underrated.
Jadakiss is the greatest rapper ever.
I don't,
Yeah.
I don't think. I don't think Jadakiss underrated.
I don't.
Yeah.
I don't
Nah,
think.
they
I don't-
underrated.
Nah.
Let me ask you guys this.
We,
I don't-
we all
He
in New
goes
York.
viral.
After he dropped 80 in the Garden during
I
that
don't-
versus,
Yeah.
no.
I personally,
Everything went up.
I personally
Stock
don't
went up.
think anybody raps better than Jadakiss.
He's fire.
Well,
He's fire.
Jay-Z raps the best.
No, I think he had better albums than
what?
Jada. I don't think he raps better.
Oh,
What?
nice. Oh, God.
Did y'all hear the
Yo,
Grammy
please don't.
freestyle?
I don't think he raps
Inspired
better,
by
man.
Basquiat, my chariots on fire. Everybody took shots at my body up. I'm tired. Build me up to break me down or build me up again. They like, ho, bring me back so I could kill your ass again.
See, that's
Ho
why we
got
have
flow,
Niki
but he's
here,
no
man.
big and pop, but he's close. I'm supposed to win. They got me
a
fucking
rapper.
ghost.
That's why I like. He
What?
raps a lot.
That's
Anyway.
only a little snippet.
So Hove isn't better than Nas. Nas is a much better rapper.
What?
Than
Let's
Jay-Z.
not get on the
Are
education
we
trail.
crazy?
Much better rapper
What are we talking
than
about?
Jay Z.
Go ahead, Nikki. What do you
No.
think?
Like
This is just not impossible.
Wait, the
I'm
guy
not-
that works for Jay-Z under his
Listen,
his
history shows
label?
it. We're talking about a
That's what we're
champion.
talking about?
10-year champion.
Jay Z is a pawn, bro. Like
Yo, your Queens bias is showing crazy.
He's a pawn.
I'm dead serious.
He's not with us. He's
Yo,
like that, shit
you're
like that.
wilding. You're wilding.
Nas is a much better rapper than Jay Z.
What?
I don't know.
Much better. Thank you. Like
A much
it's-
better rapper?
He is,
so.
bro. And Jay
I
Z,
think Jay-
No.
he took his like,
No,
No, I think
Nas
Jay-Z
is a
gives you
better
different
lyric. I'll
styles.
give you, he edges him on the
Jay-Z's
lyricism.
not better than
But as
AZ,
far
bro.
as overall as a rapper, for what it is of what you put together as a rapper.
Jay-Z's not better than AZ.
Okay, can I ask you a question?
Jay-Z.
Come on, bro. Now you are.
Jay-Z not better than who?
Multiplied
AZ.
what
Okay,
AZ did
no.
a
Here's what I
thousand
need you to do.
times.
No. Here's what I need you to do. Go to the window here. Take the next step. You're out of
He's
your
not
mind.
with us.
Change it away from the drugs.
That's a good line right there.
No, because he took enough drugs. So what you need to do,
Enough drugs.
overdose your mind,
Obviously.
towards that window, take the next step. What?
Okay, Niki, who's your Mount Rushmore of rappers?
Ooh, that's tough.
I go Jay-Z. I want to throw Drake on there. You guys will be mad. I'm gonna throw Nicki Minaj. I gotta
Big
put
queen.
a girl on there, and
Big Queens.
I put Fab.
So you got Nicki Minaj over Lil Wayne?
I mean, I love Lil Wayne, but I'm gonna rock with the females. If I have to give somebody a spot,
Yeah, you gotta
I'm
give
gonna
a female spot. Yeah.
Facts.
I want to give it to Nicki.
I like that.
You?
Jada, Lil Wayne, Jay-Z. Probably Nas.
So I got Nas, 50 Cent.
Ooh, 50.
He's only going Queens.
Hold on, no.
It's only
Jada
one.
Kiss
I like that.
and
Okay.
Eminem.
Oh, Eminem is one of my guys too.
Eminem's.
I used to yeah. Eminem is one of my favorites.
Damn, it's tough. I'll go Jay-Z, Big, LL, Jadakiss.
Wow, three of us have Jada on there.
Jada's
like
fire, bro. Like,
I agree.
He's one of the best artists.
think
of
he's
all
the best
time, bro.
rapper.
Like, yeah. Like, he's really that dude.
All right, so can a person be more loyal to their sports team compared to like
relationship?
Hey, when I'm out with Remo, he strikes me as one of those guys that might be more loyal to the Knicks than his relationship. When the Knicks miss a shot,
Well, what about a player?
tears
Being
the
a
whole
player
club
or a
down.
fan? Okay, that's different.
All right, but here's my thing, right? So I'll keep it a buck. As far as my 49ers, because I am a supreme diehard 49er fan. So that's the prerequisite for any lady that got to date me. Like, my Sunday,
what is
my
it?
Sunday's got to be to me.
bro.
What? No.
No, these
so-
are real people. These people on the 49ers don't know you, bro.
I don't
What's up
care.
with you?
I don't
Come
care.
on, man.
I'm a
So
49er fan.
I say this. Let me.
I'm a
let me-
49er fan.
I'm
Like, that's my
disclaimer real
guys.
quick. So with me, when I was playing the game and I was practicing, working out, things like that, I would leave my lady home. Right? I would she'll be in the bed. I'll leave her home and still go work out.
Yes, that's
And
you,
then
though.
I-
That's your
and I-
career.
yeah, that's my career.
I love that. But when you're
for my
talking
own
about another team,
Oh nah, she could
that's
come
what I'm
with me
saying.
there, watch the game.
I'm with you. If it's my career, I will pick that over a relationship
Oh,
probably.
100%.
But over somebody else playing basketball, no way.
No.
I'm not picking that over
okay,
somebody
that's
in a
you.
meaningful relationship.
Is it you? Hold on.
All right,
So
my
is
nigga.
it you? If you could go to,
And I think that's insanity if somebody does that. How about
Nah,
that?
that's not insanity.
Go ahead.
Who's your favorite team?
I don't have one.
Who's your favorite player?
Me.
Get the fuck out of here.
Like I said,
Yo,
like I said,
this is
that's what I'm saying.
crazy.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying.
Tell him the line.
No. If I tell him the line, I gotta hang myself. This is what I gotta deal with. Like, this is crazy.
All right, that's kind of
All right, it's cool.
All right,
He
so
got it. He's combo.
I need one of your favorite players who played.
Pistol
in it.
Pete growing up.
All right, you never seen him play.
Yes, I did. I used to watch all the VHS tapes.
You
Not to
never
age myself.
seen him watch him.
Yeah,
bro.
all the homework basketballs, the
All right,
LSU.
but you never saw him go and play in real live action. Anyway, so Pistol Pete.
Go ahead.
I can't even ask the question, bro.
I'm telling you. It's really
So
me.
if
I'm
it
just
was-
trying to give you something here.
All right. So if there's an opportunity for you to go see Pistol Pete play, or going out to dinner.
Going out to dinner. I don't
Would you
know.
go? Okay.
Yeah. I'm going out to dinner.
So me, it's the same thing.
Yeah.
I would
Not
probably
that type
watch.
of fan.
I would probably watch the game where I'm at with my.
Yeah,
lady.
So Reem, you telling me that if your woman that you meet, whatever the case,
Okay.
they don't like the 49ers. They're like on the rival side of the
It's not.
49ers.
It's not
He'll break up
about.
with
I
them.
never said it about that.
He'll
See,
break
Break up?
No,
Could you,
it's not about that.
could you be in the same
No.
household?
No.
Like
Let me
how
get
real
this
does it
guy.
get?
Let me get this guy. He'll lock himself in the basement with Pistol Pete and go beat his meat. So anyway, listen. This is me.
Yo,
Stop it.
Reemo.
Listen, stop it. This is what I'm saying.
This is getting
This is what I'm
crazy
saying. No,
here today.
listen what I'm saying.
Yo,
I never said
spilled the monster. Now you come on, man.
Listen,
Yeah,
I'm not
come
saying.
back.
I'm not saying if I meet a woman and she goes, "Ew, I don't like the 49ers." All right, I'm not going to date. That's not what I said. I clearly said. I said the prerequisite is for if a woman gets with me to understand. Okay, Sundays.
you like sports.
Sundays. That's my time.
Yeah. Sports.
Anything else after that? Okay, we got time. But Sundays, that's my time. You know what I'm saying?
We got 2 minutes. So,
Okay. All right, so I'm gonna
and actually, no, I want to ask you, Niki.
Okay.
So,
Yeah, oh, yeah.
You have a boyfriend, even though we know you're single now.
Thank
and
you.
they
Oh,
so everybody
Nikki
out
single
there.
now?
There's Nikki.
I mean-
no, yeah. And
single now?
if your boyfriend, you ask your boy, let's go out to dinner. He's like, nah, I gotta watch the game. How do you feel?
I mean, I want to watch the game too.
Ah, look
So
at
that's
that.
why I'm the perfect one.
Okay.
Holla at Nikki. Nini. Get Nini.
But how do you feel about the question in general? I think. Do you?
I don't know.
Okay,
I
here, how
would
about
never
this?
be. See, my personality is not like that. I understand sports. I love sports.
Here's a good-
I'm not gonna be petty and like, you don't want to go out to dinner with me. You rather watch sports.
Women do that.
See, that's a real woman.
Women
But I'm
do that.
not-
That's a real
But here's the
woman.
thing, like, so what Haran was
Yeah.
talking about was like him working on his like profession
craft,
and his
yeah.
craft. But do you find it a little like strange from a dude to be like so into a team where they might lose sleep or
Nah, that happens,
like,
though.
Yeah, I
like
find it
would you
strange.
find
You
that
find
like
that strange?
Not strange, but like
If the
they're
Knicks
just
lose,
a
my
fan,
day is fucked up. Like I'm
all right. Yeah,
awful.
I
Like,
understand
I
that
feel
your
bad.
day,
Like,
but like in a crazy way.
Perspective, right?
Yeah, there has to be
Perspective.
some type of balance.
yeah.
yeah, like
mean,
if the Knicks
that's
lose tonight, we're not gonna lose.
Remo almost tore Slate down when Cat missed a layup, man.
Yeah, because I was pissed because it was a layup he should have made. But it doesn't mean like, oh my God, I won't go on a date. Like, come on, what are we talking about here?
Now sometimes
Like on the verge
I
of
might not
flipping
want to be
yourself.
bothered, bro.
No,
like after
like
the Knicks
when the Knicks
Yeah, that's what I'm
lose,
saying.
I don't want to
when
do
the Knicks
anything.
lose,
That's crazy.
Like these, some
I'm
fans
in
are
the
crazy
moment,
to me.
and then after
bro.
that, I let it go. I go on with my day.
Yeah,
Just
if
like with my
they- if they
49ers.
get-
My 49ers
That's
lost.
fair. That's what
Yeah,
we
When
wanted
my
to hear.
49ers
Smash,
lost,
yeah.
when my 49ers
It's
lost
over.
the Super Bowl,
It's
yes,
over.
I was mad at that night, but then I went on with my day.
Get one more. We got one more.
All right. So would you rather win one championship, as a star player, or sorry, wait.
Or multiple ones as
Let her
a...
say it again. Let her say it
Wait,
again.
let me say it again.
Yeah.
I don't even know what this said. Sorry. Or as a role player. Okay. Would you rather win one championship as a star player or 5 as a role player?
One championship as a star player, easily.
Yeah,
Way better for your legacy,
Yeah,
in my
I think
point.
so,
In my
too.
opinion, yeah.
Yeah, if I'm leading, so like when LeBron won that championship with Cleveland,
Yeah.
that felt for me. I'm like, yo, that made him like you look at him differently.
Yeah, that set the
because he
bar.
came home and he won and he
Yeah, that
did
set the
it.
bar.
And, yeah, so that one championship as like a
He was always the best
star.
player, though. On every team you won a championship with,
That
though.
one, no, he wasn't.
You basically the question is: would you
Yeah.
rather? Here's
Yeah,
how I
like
put
a
it: would you
role player
rather?
or a superstar?
Would you rather
Yeah.
have Dirk's career or Robert Ory's career? I'd rather have Dirk's career. That's what I'm
Yeah,
saying.
fact.
I'd rather have Combo's career, really. But go ahead.
yeah,
Not star player. Win a ring as a star
yeah,
player.
star player. And I've left teams where I won. I've done it, even in street ball. I left TMP. I used to win all the time. I left them and went and Rosedale Trailblazers, Team Bang. I left and started my own shit because I didn't want to. We won the first Nike Tournament of Champions in New York City. Charles Jones, Jay High, all of these people. I'm the leading scorer at Sacramento
Jay High
State.
is nice.
The leading scorer at Sacramento
He went
State.
to Eastern Kentucky.
And I'm coming
my
off,
JUCO, yeah.
and I was coming off the bench for TMP, and I'm the leading scorer
that's
in my,
right.
my D1.
Okay, you.
So I did that move, and I left, and I went to try to do it on my own. So
All right.
I
Because
actually
you
did.
feel like you're a superstar.
One-
and you
1,000,000%.
deserve that. Yeah. All right, real quick. Shout out to Asia Wilson. New sneaker drop.
Fire,
You got
fire.
them fleeks on, yeah?
Signature
Know what I'm
shoe
saying?
just dropped.
Shout
Took
out
2 years
Aja,
to make
you heard?
these. Shout out to Asia Wilson.
Asia
Fire,
Wilson. Shout out to
fire.
We
Asia,
love
you
you.
heard?
WNBA season is back. You heard?
Hey, we're out of here though.
All right, y'all.
He's with us.
He's with us.
Peace.
Peace.